Hey everybody, this is Sean McCloskey here, and I want to send you an official invitation to join us at this upcoming real estate event, and I want to share with you a little bit about why you need to be there, because I want you to get registered right this minute before seats run out. Here's the deal. I've been spending the day sort of restructuring my curriculum for what I'm going to teach, because I don't normally get an entire day to spend with you. Normally, these people only give me like 60 or 90 minutes, and I'm supposed to cram a bunch of information down your throat as fast as I can. The beautiful thing is we get the day to spend together, and in an entire day, I can teach you so much when I have a full day together. I wanted to share with you some of what I'm going to be teaching with you. First of all, let me give you an idea on why I'm qualified to show you some of this stuff, because I've had the luxury of having coaching students now that I've sort of taken in under my wing and done deals with over the past 2.5 years, in addition to the last 8 years I've been doing the real estate business before that. And my specialty's been pre-foreclosures. But the beauty about being a coach is that I get to see what people are doing and what's working and what's not working all over the country, not just in one area. So I'm going to share with you what myself and my coaching students have been doing all over the country to generate some huge checks in this so-called down real estate market. I'm going to show you why that's a bunch of garbage. So here's the deal. We're going to have all day together, and I'm going to do some fun stuff with you, but we're going to get down to business too. First and foremost, we're going to talk about marketing. And I want to share with you some strategies that I've used to completely revolutionize the marketing that I've been doing in my real estate business over the past 18 months. To give you an idea, 18 months ago, I was spending between $5,000 and $7,000 per month on marketing alone. And, you know, we're closing 60, 70 deals per year, which sounds pretty good, but spending $5 to $7 grand a month in marketing is not necessary. I want to show you a couple tactics that we've used and started implementing 18 months ago that have worked so well to bring us leads in our real estate business that we've virtually eliminated all of our marketing expenses. So for the past 18 months, I've spent $0 on marketing. I've gotten more quality leads than I've ever gotten before. I don't spend any money on them. And the fact of the matter is I can't handle the amount of leads that I'm getting in, and they're better quality leads. So that's first. That's how we're going to start the morning out. We're going to talk about how to very specifically find the right pre-foreclosures to go after, and also talk about which ones to avoid. There is a difference. So I have very strict criteria of what I will and what I won't go after. And I'll tell you this. The ones I will go after, I have a reason that I'll go after them. I know what it takes to find the best deals that are going to create the biggest paychecks. I also know from experience, I wish I didn't know from experience, but I know from experience what constitutes a bad deal and a time waster as well. Because it wasn't that long ago that I was stuck in my real estate business where I was working 50, 60 hours a week and I felt like I was a slave to it. There is a recipe to not being a slave to your business. So if you're feeling at all like you're overworked right now, there's a reason for that. I would imagine that you don't have a very specific set of criteria for what you will and won't go after. I do. I want to share that with you during our time together. All right, also, during the afternoon, we're going to do live seller calls. So I want to encourage you to bring in any contact information from any sellers that you may have from leads that you may already be generating in your real estate business right now. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those leads and we'll call them literally right there from the front of the room. We'll do it all live. And I will close them for you right there in the front of the room. Now, all I ask for this is that I get 90% of the profits. No, I won't take your profits. I'll let you keep all the profits, but we're going to close deals right there in the room, so bring your leads. That's what we'll do in the afternoon. All right, deal evaluation also. We're going to talk about how to structure your deals to where they're most likely going to be approved by the banks. Now, this is where the newbies are going to get a lot out of this. If you're brand new to real estate, that's great. You're going to understand this process from start to finish. But even if you're an experienced investor and you've been doing this for a while, I tell you, I've got some strategies here that I'm going to be sharing with you that you're going to go, man, I wish I knew that 2 years ago, because I could have made so much more money back then if I would have known this. So negotiation tactics that work. We're going to talk about the most effective negotiation tactics that are working right now in today's market. And then we are going to talk about how to, once you've negotiated your deal, you've locked up your deal, you've bought it for pennies on the dollar, we're going to talk about the thing that scares people the most in today's real estate investing industry. And there's two things. Number one, People are scared that once they find a deal, they're not going to know how to fund it. How am I going to get the money for this deal once I buy it? So we're going to answer the questions to that and give you all the resources that you need to find private money and to set up your funds to be able to buy these deals. I don't care if you have bad credit or no cash or no experience. I'm going to show you how to overcome that. But even more importantly than that, once you find the money for a deal, let's be real. The real estate market is kind of slow selling right now, so we need to know how to sell these properties once we get them. The last thing we want to do is go buy a bunch of properties that now we're stuck holding we can't sell. So I'm going to show you a tactic that we created. It's going back about a year ago now, that we created as a result of this real estate industry changing so much. And there's a couple strategies that we're using to sell our properties in 3 days or less. So I'm going to tell you right now, about 95% of our properties are sold within 15 days, but somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 or 70% of them we're closing in 3 days or less using this one strategy. So I don't care if you're a rehabber, I don't care if you are a lease option guy, whatever it is that your current strategy is, doesn't matter. I'm going to use some pre-foreclosure techniques and teach you how to infiltrate your business with some of the tactics I'm going to show you and how to get rid of your properties in 3 days or less. So join us for this event. Sign up right now. Do not wait. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Just sign up. You can do that right here on the website. I don't know, somewhere here on the page. But sign up before seats are gone. Okay? We're not going to hold these seats open forever. Once they're gone, they're gone. Register right now. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it, and I'll see you at the event.